They say the city sleeps. It doesn't. It just blinks, long enough for something ugly to move when no one's looking. I'm 2 hours from end of shift when dispatch whispers a nothing call. Suspicious person, rear alley, lights flickering. A nothing call is never nothing. The air tastes metallic, and the radio static crawls up my spine like it knows my name. I roll slow, headlights off. The alley yawns open, brick walls sweating old rain, dumpsters like sleeping bears, a single bulb stuttering above a steel door labeled Hadley's Fabrics, closed for years. The strobe of that dying light makes the ground look like it's breathing. My body cam's red light blinks back, heartbeat of an unblinking witness. Unit 12 on scene, I say. The radio crackles, but no one answers. I step out. Gravel crunches under my boots. Somewhere a cat screams like it knows what's about to happen. Inside, the dark is thick. The smell's thicker. Dust, old cloth, and copper. My flashlight slices through towers of fabric rolls. They whisper when I brush past, 1,000 dead voices telling me to turn around. Police, I call out. Something metallic drops. My light finds a shoe first, white, too clean for this place. Then a knee. Then a boy's face, eyes wide, mouth open. Teenager, maybe 15, shaking like he's being electrocuted by fear itself. Hands where I can see them. He lifts trembling hands. On one wrist, a friendship bracelet, neon thread frayed. His other hand points behind him, desperate, terrified. My light follows his finger and freezes. Movement, low to the ground. A man crouched in the dark, late 30s, oil-stained hands, eyes that don't blink. A box cutter glints in the beam. Show me your hands, I say, steady but cold. He shows me a smile instead. He broke in, he mutters, voice rough, too calm. He's a kid, I snap. He broke in, he repeats, eyes darting past me, measuring exits, distance, luck. The ceiling above groans. Dust rains down. My heart skips. Someone else is here. Who? I ask. He doesn't answer. Then it happens. Fast. Too fast. The man lunges, not at me, but at the boy. I move. Shoulder slams into him, flashlight spinning, body cam catching chaos. We hit the ground in a blur of fabric and violence. The box cutter skitters away. The boy bolts. A shadow drops from the ceiling, a hooded figure landing cat-silent. Smaller frame, quick, female. She runs. I'm on my feet before my mind catches up. Stop! I bark, already chasing. Back through the alley, under the flickering bulb, boots hammering pavement. She cuts right, vaults a fence like she's done it 100 times. I follow, lungs burning, breath fogging. The city rushes by in flashes of wet concrete and neon ghosts. She ducks into a parking garage, second level, third. I close the gap. My boots echo off the walls like gunshots. She slips on oil. I grab her hood. Momentum flips us both. We crash hard, concrete cracking the breath from our lungs. Her mask rips away. She's young, maybe 16. Eyes like lit matches, defiant and afraid all at once. Why him? I demand, gun drawn but steady. She glares, chest heaving. He took my sister, she spits. From that shop, 2 years ago. You cops came. You left. We didn't. The words hit harder than the fall. The silence after is heavier than the air. Sirens echo closer now, coiling through the garage. I call it in. My voice doesn't sound like mine. Back at the shop, we find the truth waiting like rot under paint. A locked basement door. A ledger with names, not numbers. Photos. Fabric rolls hiding things that shouldn't exist. The boy sits outside, head in his hands, shaking. Another teen, his brother, waits on the roof, crying into his sleeve. The girl looks at me, jaw tight. You think we're the bad ones? I shake my head. I think you were alone. The sirens arrive. Red and blue wash the alley, painting monsters into human shape. The man sits cuffed in the back of the cruiser, face blank. Maybe he thought no one would ever look behind that door again. "Will this fix it?" the girl asks. "No," I tell her, "but it stops him. That's something." She nods once, not satisfied, not comforted, just seen. Detectives swarm. Evidence bags fill. Reporters will turn it into headlines. The city will pretend to care until the next horror replaces it. But right now, for a few seconds, it's quiet. Dawn peels the night open. The alley looks smaller in daylight, almost harmless. But I know better. Monsters shrink in sunlight. They don't die. I rewind my body cam. Freeze on a single frame. The flickering bulb, the open door, the clean white shoe. The moment before everything went sideways. That's the city's secret. It never really sleeps. It blinks. And in those blinks, something always moves. If you're lucky, you catch it. If you're good, you stop it. And if you're honest, you know you'll be back in the dark again tomorrow, chasing another shadow with your heart pounding against the edge of your vest, wondering if this one will blink back. "Unit 12 clear," I say into the morning, voice raw. "Send me the next call."